Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on ex partnerships. Will your ex return? So, this is definitely for those of you who are interested in reconciling with an ex partner. Okay? General reading, as always, guys, it will not resonate with every single person tuning in. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I will include the link to the decks and creators that you do see here today. Cross watchers are absolutely welcome. You'll have to excuse me, I just ate some hot Cheetos and my mouth is burning. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have waited. But, okay, I'm good. All right, so let's begin, Virgo, and let's take a look and see where this is gonna go. These are the three decks that we're gonna be using here today. The Twin Flame Current Vibes deck is by Sister Moon Tarot, and of course you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the deck. I have combined both volume 1 and 2 of the Journey of Love deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials, and then I'll go ahead and grab a card from the Flames of Truth Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. All right, so let's begin and let's take a look and see where this ex partnership is going. All right, guys. But dang, that stuff is spicy. Whew, goodness. I love it though. It's like eating something that you know is burning your mouth, but you keep eating it because it's so good. That's me. Okay, let's grab a card. All right, here we go. Divine Feminine. All right, so the feminine energy is coming through already. So maybe there's something very special about the messages that come through here today. We'll see. All right, so let's add another card from the Journey of Love deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Okay, I'm guided to this one. Pleasure. You excite me in ways I never knew existed. So maybe it is the feminine who's definitely feeling this type of energy towards the masculine. I mean, it could go both ways, but just these two cards together, there's something very special, perhaps, my feminines, in how you connect with your masculine, and the thoughts that you still have when it comes to this person still excites you. There's still something that's very alluring and captivating about your masculine, I feel. But, you know, the masculine could feel the same way. We'll see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. I am guided to this one. I am working up the courage to tell you how I feel. So this could actually be from the masculine here, my feminines, especially if they were the type of person that just didn't really open up and maybe they struggled with just telling you how they felt. Okay, so we're going to have to see what else. Let's add to this with some guidance from the Angels of Romance Oracle. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know here? Oh my gosh, look at this. See, there's something about the desire and the passion, which could go both ways. It's not just the feminine feeling this. Strong sensual feelings, instant gratification. There are definitely regrets over how things played out, thinking of the past and wishing things went differently. You guys are grieving, feeling that sense of loss and sorrow because you went your separate ways. But this is coming through as a soulmate connection here. Soul connection, union of love. On the line, second guessing the connection, which, you know, when we break up with somebody, having regrets, of course, that's kind of a part of the progression of how we think, you know? We might be second guessing, would it be worth it to reconnect? Would it be a mistake to go back? Etc., etc., you know? So we'll have to dig a little bit deeper with the rest of the cards. In lust with you, don't let the sweet talk fool you. Okay, so yes, there's desire, there's passion, but it has to be more than just the physical connection, which I feel there is. You guys are connecting on this soul level. Maybe they're ready to commit, okay? Your connection is deepening. Those are some nice cards there, but definitely some regrets over how things played out in the past. All right. Passion, desire, still here. Right from the beginning, you excite me in ways I never knew existed. Pleasure. So let's add to this, Virgo, with some messages from my Silhouettes deck. Let's see what else comes through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Will your ex return? Can you guys overcome the challenges of what happened in the past? We do have caged. Okay, you're not imprisoned or trapped unless you allow yourself to be. Open the door and walk out. So maybe it's the feminine who is, and this is just an example, if you feel that you are in another relationship that you're no longer fulfilled or even happy in, if you're feeling trapped in any way, maybe you need to break free from that. Walk out the door, you know? You don't have to be in a situation where you're no longer happy. Can that apply to the ex? Yes, of course. You know, so that's more than likely why you guys are exes, because there was something that was a part of that connection that just wasn't working for you. So that's one interpretation. But again, the other interpretation is that you could currently be in a partnership that you're not happy in. And part of what might be preventing union with your ex is because you might be with someone else right now. But if you're imprisoned, trapped, it's time to get out. This is interesting how this is coming through. That solitude energy is very hermit-like, which of course in traditional tarot, the hermit card is Virgo. So this card says there's a difference between being alone, feeling alone, and choosing to spend time alone. Choose the one that allows you to gather your thoughts, to heal, and to love yourself first. If you feel the need, Virgo, to just remain in solitude, continue to kind of focus on yourself, go within, figure out what's best for you, then do what feels right. Do what feels right. Because I feel this could even be your ex saying this, that I'm working up the courage to tell you how I feel. So while they're working on themselves, you've got stuff that you need to figure out on your own. We do have sweet indulgence here. Every time I see this, I always think, first of all, I love macarons myself. They're so good. And it does say, yours is a love so sweet, it gives me a sugar rush. You guys could have been very sweet towards each other. And again, the passion, the desire is here. And there was something very indulgent about the connection. And when something is indulgent, what does it feel like? It almost feels like it's a sin to be overindulging in something. So there could have been a third party here. There could have been infidelities. That's for some of you guys. That's not going to apply to everybody. You know, that's kind of what I get from this. It's like a sugar rush. It's something that, you know, you've maybe had something that you shouldn't have had. It's an indulgence. Glitter. You leave a trail of sparkle wherever you go. You know, maybe that's how they see you. And that sparkle could represent the happiness and the joy that you bring into a room when you walk in. You have that type of presence. And I feel your ex certainly picked up off of that. There's something also about the autumn season that's coming through here. So we're looking at September, October, November. Your own Virgo energy as a part of this card. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius also. Harvest time. So this could play a significant role, aside from the fact that, you know, maybe your birthday is around autumn season. But there could have been either that time when you guys first met, or when you broke up, the last time you guys interacted, or a special memory during the autumn season. We also have guidance. Sometimes the path is unclear, and sometimes it shines so bright that you can no longer ignore it, intuitively knowing that's the way you're meant to go. So you got to follow that intuition, especially if you know that you're meant to go in a particular direction that might just lead you back to your ex, or this is their spirit guides leading them back towards you. Spinning out of control. You were always my peace. Without you, everything in my life is falling apart. Losing you has brought my life into a state of chaos. Without you, their life is chaotic. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe things just haven't been going well in your life personally, especially if your ex represented the peace. They are what represents the tranquility in your life, perhaps. We have breakfast in bed, the best way to spend the day after a passionate night of lovemaking. So if that's a special memory that is tied into this connection, you know, after being intimate the night before and just waking up into each other's arms and having breakfast in bed, special memory. And then lastly, we've got stardust, this magical feeling that comes over me when you sprinkle your love all around me. So not only do you leave a trail of sparkle wherever you go, you're also sprinkling your love all around them, and they feel it. They definitely feel it. They feel your energy, even from a distance, I feel. And I'm also getting that they're being guided back to you somehow. The universe has a plan for the two of you, perhaps. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for beginners because it does have reversed and upright meanings for the majority of the cards. It also includes new oracle messages, new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. So it's a fun deck, especially for beginners who would like to learn. All right, Virgo, what else do we need to know here? Okay, we have a reverse card. 10 of Swords. Love it. Okay, so if you're going to get a reverse card in a reading, Virgo, this is definitely one of them. First of all, Swords is air energy. So your person, your ex, could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So in the upright, this is actually a very painful card. But in the reverse, it's rising above the problems. Okay? You can only go up from here. You've already hit rock bottom. So this is a card that can bring in recovery in a partnership that has gone into separation. Learning from the past. Okay? So that's actually good that that's coming through in the reverse there. We have the Maple Tree. This is a card of balance, of longevity, strength, promises that maybe you guys had kept or talked about when you were together. Okay, this is also a card of seasons changing. When seasons change, and we do have the autumn season that is reflected here, when seasons change, that to me is time moving. Time that goes slowly, or just the changing of the seasons is representative of time passing. So maybe it's been a long time since you guys have seen each other or even interacted. But this is a very strong energy still coming through here. The passion, the desires, the love is still here. We've got Archangel Daniel coming in. I am the angel of marriage, union, and eloquence. I can help you attract love into your life to help you become the best version of yourself, so you can be the ideal partner for your ideal partner. When you are fulfilled and whole within yourself, this paves the way for finding true love through another. I can help heal those who are going through a divorce or a separation. To reignite and maintain the spark in your partnerships, I am here to help open your heart chakra. I love it. So Archangel Daniel is actually here to help you guys reignite the passion in this connection. For some of you guys, maybe your person's name could even be named Daniel. We've got the Page of Cups. That's water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. It does represent a romantic proposal for some of you guys. The possibilities of what the future could come in. A happy surprise. Creative opportunities on how this reunion can come about. Engagements, marriages. That is all tied into that energy. So for some of you guys, I feel maybe your counterpart, your ex, could be younger than you. But I'm just really feeling here that they're open to the possibilities of wanting to reconnect with you. They see long-term commitment here. And it's interesting how Archangel Daniel is the angel of marriage. They're wanting, perhaps, for some of you guys to marry you someday. We also have the Justice card. So the truth, clarity, balancing the scales, balancing things out between the two of you. That is needed. It's also a connection that perhaps is very emotionally and intellectually stimulating. So you guys get each other. You're very compatible in that way. There's a soul contract here between the two of you. It's very special. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from that. That there might still be the opportunity to fix this. Because again, that Ten of Swords is allowing you guys to recover your relationship. Okay, so let's add to this with some dialogue from the... Whoops. Okay, that didn't just happen. Yes, it did. Butterfingers. It must be the hot Cheetos. Let's try that again. Okay, so some of these messages could be from your ex. And of course, some of these messages could be from you, Virgo. All right, so let's grab some messages here. Okay. As you can see, we have a goodbye here. Okay, you guys already said goodbye to one another, which is why you guys are exes. So that's past energies. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes it feels so real and I wake up to this emptiness in my heart. So they've been dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, reminiscing about the times that you guys have shared. And once they wake up to the reality of not having you there. I love you. I always have. I always will. I miss your hugs and kisses. Please stay. Okay? They want you to stay, Virgo. They want you to be a part of their life once again. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. I feel there's a really good chance for you guys to reconnect with your ex from the past and allowing you guys to find happiness once again. Okay? So if you're interested in your own reading, Virgo, that info is down below in the description box. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.